Taoist Magic Talk Show brought to you by Taoist Master จี师傅 and Teen Dragon Taoism ผู้เรียงเทนจวน Hi everyone, welcome back to the show. This is your G Sifu here again, and today we're going to talk about something that everyone might already know, but you never realize how big of a problem it is. So Chinese New Year is ahead, and people give out red packets or red pockets, with the money inside, right? And everyone is so hype about it because wow, I got money, right? So yeah, especially if you're in a Asian kind of culture, right? In the Chinese New Year, people give out these things. And if you're married, you will not like it because you're the one giving out, not receiving, okay? So usually it's like the one that is married will give out the red packet, and then the kids get it, right? Those who are not working yet, they get it and they're happy and so on. But in the modern days, what happened is, in like a dinner or something, right? Everyone is handing out these red packets and the kids got it. And then when they turn around, the father and mother is like, okay, give me. And then the parent just keep everything, right? The parent just keep everything. And then, well, I saved it for you. I put it in the bank. I saved it for you. Later, when you're like going to university, I'll use it for that. that it's not great. It's not raw. Well, yeah, it's okay, but it's not that good. Okay, but it's usually, the tradition is the kids get the money and they can save it up in their own bank account or in their own little piggy banks, and then they can use it for anything they want, right? But hey, you know what? We're Taoists, so we got to understand what's right and what's wrong because of what's going on. And you can't just like look at money and then you're happy. You know what? Money sometimes come with a cost. And okay, so what is this thing about? Like, does it actually work? People believe that you have a red packet from your parents or something, then you will have a good year. Well, is it the case? Well, most of the time people realize that, hey, it's not the case. So it's just something that you do in the culture, but it doesn't really work and you just kind of believe it works. It's kind of like that kind of thing. But hey, why? Why is it not working, or why is it working? So let me explain to you what's going on, okay? First of all, money. Money is a big thing. Money, if you are working already, right? Your money is like what you earn with your time, energy, and physical effort. So these three elements are actually very important because the time relates to your heart energy, the heart essence, which is like the resources that keep you alive. Okay, so time, very important. Energy is related to your soul energy, okay, which is like the power that you have inside you, which drives you to think, to act, and feel conscious. And then you have the physical action, which relates to your body, right? So everything combined is the three essential elements of creation in this world. So anything that you do require these three things to be successful. Okay, so money is made with your time, energy, and physical effort, right? That means the money carries, like the money is like a zip file. It carries the three elements. It's just like you cannot give someone your time and energy and so on, but you can combine it into one capsule, which is the money. Once the person get the money, right? And then they keep it with them. As they keep it with them, the energy from the money will unleash and blend with this person's energy. And as they keep it around, the energy keeps blending, and then eventually they will have what you gave them. Well, okay, wait a minute. So Chinese New Year, right? The parents gave the kid that red packet. That means the parents' time, energy, and physical action, the energy of the parents, okay? Let's sum it up like that. The energy from the parents is now with the kid. And then it's starting to blend with the kid. Okay, so you have energy. But energy itself is not like good or bad. it depends on the person's intention that sets it good or bad. So, in short, if the parent hate the kid or don't really want the kid to do well, or they don't have much like good heart inside, that means the red packet will have something not so good, right? Yeah, you get energy, but the energy is like pointing you to the bad way. It's like, yeah, it's like there's wind outside, but it's blowing the wrong direction. So the kid got it. The kid might like, okay, this bad energy blend with the kid. The kid then turn bad. So after the new year, the kid might have some bad changes. For example, the kid will get more naughty or start skipping classes or behave badly in school because of those things. Uh-oh. Yeah. Now, the parents, you might say, oh, like parents should be good to the kids. Okay. Majority of the parent is, okay? I know a lot of parents are like totally, completely a-hole to the kid. So, but what about the uncle and aunties, right? The uncle and aunties might be jealous of your kid, right? Your kid is like being the star of the circle. I don't like that, right? My kids deserve more attention. Uh-oh. So their intention is not good, right? Maybe your mom's friend is like jealous of you because whatever, right? And then those energy also blend in. Now imagine only the love from your mom and dad is there. It's good for you, right? The other ones are all like, bitches. And wow, those energy blend with you. How can one mom and dad good energy be able to wash out like maybe 30 of the bad energy red packet, right? You can't. So, yeah. Imagine how many kids are actually getting good luck from this, right? No wonder it doesn't work, huh? Yeah, people these days, like especially modern parents, they're like very bad. The heart, I don't know why. Like they always like to compare the kids and then get jealous and then they, have a lot of weird thoughts inside. It's so bad. Like the virtue is so bad. The moral is so bad. But, on the surface, they're like all laughing, socializing, ha ha ha. Oh, you're so good. Oh, yeah, like that, right? But inside is like, oh, totally bitch, right? So, you know what I mean, right? Like, yeah. So it's not very good, right? Yeah. Oh, mine. Really, oh, mine. Okay, so how much is the influence going into the kid when you receive the red packet? Well, okay, the thing is, the red packets carries the energy, okay? So imagine the red packet is like those air freshener where you like open the seal and then, okay, like all the fragrance comes out, right? So it affects the area around them. So you got the red packets and you carry it, right, on your body, then it mixes with you. You put it in the room, like your own room. So while you stay in the room, the energy is like, someone fart in the room and the whole room smells, right? So you're soaking in the fart. Okay. So, yeah. And eventually that smell will like circulate around the house too. You get the idea, right? So, yeah. So the influence is like that. If you're around them like for a longer time, the more you get affected by them. But hey, if you got the red pocket and then you put it, in the house, and then you don't go home a lot, like you always go outside or stay in someone else's house, then it won't really affect you, right? Because the energy is like at home, but you're not really at home, so it won't be that bad. But if you keep the red pocket with you all the time, then there goes the problem. Now, however, you got to understand this thing, right? The red packets, when should you open it? Okay, first of all, the money itself is the biggest problem. The red packet is not that big of a problem, okay? Like the envelope itself. So if you open the red packet really quickly. And then you let the money go into your wallet right away. Then that means the actual bomb is being unleashed and then blend with all the money and everything inside your wallet really quickly. But while everything is contained inside the envelope, it's like, yeah, it's like a problem, but it's still kind of like holding on to itself, not that unleashing everything yet. So it's not as bad. So if you're those who like got the red pocket and then just like take everything out right away, well, if they have bad intention, you eat the bomb right away. So yeah, keeping those things inside the red pocket is not a bad idea for a while, right? At least they're more contained. And you can also sort it out. Like, you write the name, who gave you this, right, on the red pocket. And then, well, that person is a bitch, right? So at the end of like the Chinese New Year period, that is like the first 15 days, okay? So after the lunar 15, right, you can like sort out that envelope and take that aside, like group that up. These are like good, these are bad ones, and then you can sort it out and then take the good ones, put it in your wallet, and then take the bad one and do something else with it. So that is a smart way, right? How can you deal with the bad ones if you actually got a bunch? Don't worry, you can do this. First of all, make sure that you don't convert the money to something that you will eat. Like, don't eat it. You want to eat the energy, okay, then you have to convert the money into something edible, right? For example, you buy candies, you buy coffee, right? Then you can eat it. Then once you eat it, the energy goes into your body completely and mixed with you. So if you got like good red pockets, for example, your parents, right? Then you can convert those into food right away and consume them. Okay, you know what? Some people are like, oh, I got lots of money from the bitches. I can like buy a computer. Don't do that. Right? Because the computers stick with you the whole few years going onward, and whenever you use the computer, you're going to be affected by that crap, and you don't want that, right? So what do? Well, you can take those things and do something that won't like stick with you for a long time. For example, you can donate it to charity. Okay, or you can buy lottery tickets, something that like just come and go really quickly. And in case you actually won some money from the lottery ticket, right? That money is a fresh new kind of relationship, and it's not going to be like, oh, I bought a computer, that kind of disaster. Okay, so it's fine. Okay, you can also buy something that you would destroy right away. For example, if you're like playing with air gun, right? I would take that money and buy some like BBs and pellets, and then just like spend them on the ammo, right? So yeah, you buy some ammunition and boom, 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 and you're like done venting, playing, right? Play with it, play with the money so that it just go away and then waste the time. And well, you got some good time playing. At the same time, the money is spent. Okay, that's it. So that's a smarter way to deal with it. And yeah, it can be quite a disaster if people are like, oh, I got the money from this auntie, and I mixed it together and I bought some pencils for, or maybe, well, I don't know if people, I'm not sure if students actually still use pencil this day. Maybe Apple Pencil. Yeah, people are so bad. These days they don't even write. You look at the handwriting of people on online, it's like, wow. Like, you guys actually go to school? How could you write so bad? Anyway, so, yeah, you can, like, if you buy a lot of pencils or something like that, right, and you work with it, oh, my God, like, those energies are going to stick with you for the whole year or even onward because, like, you buy some Staedtler pencil, right? They last for so many years. So, like, if you're not an artist and drawing with it all the time, they can last, like, 5 years. You can still keep sharpening it, and you're like sticking with that energy for a long time. And whenever you do stuff and you get a little bit more of that influence from that bitches, and it's just like, wow, everything you do is like you put a discount on the fruit. Like you're supposed to get 100 points from doing this, and then, well, because you use this pencil, it's like, okay, now you got 90 points. Like everything got a little bit, shaved off, like taxed, and it's not good. If you're doing like, writing an exam or something, you're supposed to get 95%, and then you get like, 90%. Wow, that's a big difference, right? Or 89. Yeah. So it's not smart. That red pocket, the red packet, the money, it works. It works. If you actually have good people giving you the red packet, it works. So, okay, if you have the good ones, what should you be doing? Okay, we said a little bit about that, right? Keep all the money first in their envelope. Don't open it, okay? Write the name of who gave you that right away because you want to make sure those things are marked and you don't want to mix it up with the bad ones, okay? Now, the good ones, what should you do? Okay, take out all the money, put it inside your wallet for a while. Okay, let it mix with your money so that the energy blends with your money, and so your money also get that influence, right? Your own money and everything else inside. And then after a month or so, you can start using them and buy things that you would like to eat and consume. So if you want to buy food or stuff, it's okay. You consume. If they convert to food, you eat it into your body, the energy goes inside you and blend with your soul. So it will affect the way you think and the way you act. So it will give you like a little boost, in everything. And eventually they will also go into your the spiritual planetary body when you sleep. So that will become like your next day potential. So it adds potential to your life. That's fine. You can also use it as a part of the payment for things that you keep for a long time. And it's very important for you. For example, you buy a phone, you buy a computer, you buy something that you'll be using, like the pencil, okay? Something that you'll be using for a long time. And that means that the blessings will keep coming for a long time. However, I would be not using it for computer and things like that. It's kind of big, right? You won't change the computer that fast. Buying pencils is okay because you know why? If I buy the pencil, I will mark it. This is bought with those money. You know why? Because your mom and dad might be good to you today. What about next 2 years? Right? You don't know. And then in case one day your mom and dad, become very bad and then cursing you and all that, right? You never know what happened, right? And during that time, you want to trash those pencils out because those are like a portal. Your mom and dad have bad energy coming at you. Those are where those holes are, and they will come to you like that. So if you bought a computer and you cannot trash the computer, wow, and then it keeps going and going, and well, yeah, that's very bad, right? I have seen because I can see those energies, right? So it's a different kind of vision, but I can see those energies. So I was dealing with a case and there was a client who kept a pen. The pen was like a portal because it was from some a-hole, and that a-hole was really bad. But this pen was kind of mixed into his own kind of his own pens, and it was hiding on the top of his bookshelf. So I was only seeing the energy. I said, hey, something's wrong with your bookshelf, and then he's like, oh, okay, well, let me search. And then he's like, oh, we got a pen here. And then I'm like, okay, is that yours? And he's like, I think I got it from somewhere. And then somehow after a day or two, he realized, oh, shoot, that thing is from the a-hole. Oh my God. And then he just throw that out, and immediately his luck got better. Oh my God. That is a little thing, right? It's stick inside your house, and it can ruin your many, many years of luck. So you don't want that to happen to you? Well, yeah. Personally, I would be smart. I would just eat the stuff, done. No more, right? That's it. One-time empowerment. Okay, so anyway, Chinese New Year is coming, January 22. So make sure you go to my website and read up the blog post on Chinese New Year stuff. And we'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.